Welcome to Sax Express. In this video, we're going to tackle a well-known issue with the saxophone, and that is tuning. Tuning on the sax is one of the fundamentals that does require regular practice. Each sax has its own individual notes which need attention when it comes to tuning. For example, on this one, the first octave D is a little sharp. Long notes in front of a tuner will definitely help you get to know which notes are out on your sax. However, learning to play in tune within an ensemble requires another and very important skill. This is going to sound a little strange, but knowing what playing in tune feels and sounds like is half the battle. And it's this particular aspect that I want to concentrate on today. I still remember struggling to know whether or not I was playing in tune within the school band. And I heard someone say they were having trouble centering the tuning within the section. I had no idea what they were talking about, but it all makes sense now. And because of this inherent tuning issue, all good players are constantly micro-tuning as they play. The thing is, if you're not sure what being in tune feels or sounds like, then it's a game of hit and hope. So later in this video, I'll be showing you a very simple but great exercise to improve your ability to feel when you're playing in tune. So if you're not aware, the sax is tuned by slightly pushing the mouthpiece on or pulling it off the cork. If the sax is showing flat on the tuner, then pushing the mouthpiece further on will correct this, and obviously pulling off the mouthpiece will correct being sharp. Think of it like this: the longer the piece of tubing, the lower the sound. So if you're sharp, you want to make the tubing slightly longer to lower the pitch, and if you're flat, pushing the mouthpiece on will shorten the tubing and make the pitch higher. If you don't yet have a tuner, then I highly recommend the TE tuner. It also comes with a metronome within the app. There's also a smiley face which gives a great feedback when you get the note in tune. When practicing, I like to tune my sax to a concert A, which is a B on the tenor and F sharp on the alto. And it's important to make sure the sax is properly warmed up before you start, because temperature does have an effect on the pitch. If you're playing outside on a cool day, for example, the sax will play flat, so the mouthpiece will need to be pushed further on than normal. And a hot venue will have the opposite effect, meaning the mouthpiece will need pulling off slightly. It's much better to be very slightly on the sharp side than the flat side. Being slightly sharp is more acceptable to the ear than being flat. And it's much easier and preferable to control the sound down rather than up. If you've watched my video on the embouchure, then you'll know how important it is to have a constant mouth shape and pressure. Any subtle tuning is done by adjusting the throat shape. The last thing you want to be doing is reducing the embouchure pressure for low notes and increasing it for high notes. This will create flat notes at the bottom and sharp notes at the top. Good tuning is very important when playing in an ensemble. I regularly play with horn sections and constantly aware of being in tune with the other guys, and I can guarantee they'll be doing exactly the same. Finally, here's my simple tuning exercise which will hopefully help develop your ability to feel when you're playing in tune. I've made a track of individual notes throughout the range of the sax. These are exactly in tune, and I use headphones so that my tuner can't pick up the track. I close my eyes and play the given notes. Then, while still playing, I open my eyes and check to see if I'm playing in tune. It really helps. Let me demonstrate. So I've got my headphones on and I'll start the practice track. Then I'm going to close my eyes and play along with the note on the track and center the pitch. Once I think I'm playing in tune, I'll open my eyes and just check with the tuner. The more you practice this, the easier it gets, and you'll eventually find it much easier to feel when you're playing in tune. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and why not subscribe to my channel? It will really help. Leave me a comment and let me know how you're getting on with this tuning exercise. And check out my other videos.